So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. Pedro Neto! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Lefebvre. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cleared without complication.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. They're urging him to shoot. And there's the shot! Mora receives it in a good position here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Lefebvre. That's good play. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's made its way to him. It'll pass back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shapes to shoot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Dembele, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mora driving forwards. And the keeper's given it away. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot could be on. Look at the space here. Out to the right. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread it left. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neto. Oh, super ball. And he's in on the finish! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And there was his third, and boy, he's given it away. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Foden, and it's Camavinga. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Now, can they get it back? Pedro Neto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Vardiol. And Akanji. Robertson. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Now it's Dembele. Shifted it to the flank. Swings it across. Cleared away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. There's the shot! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Big chance! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Inter Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Mora had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. And the counter is on. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Teat, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pedro Neto. Akanji. Oh, it's Dembele. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance! Sticks it away! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he cuts out the supply. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, this could be a chance. He's on it. Can he get it? There's the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Goes to finish! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
That's going in strongly.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Can he get it through? Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lefebvre. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good ball out wide. Lefebvre. Mora. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. And he welcomes it in. Akanji gets it clear. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo gets rid without sophistication. He's had it taken off him. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And he plays one through. Oh, look at the space. And the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Numero 86.
It's become a case of men against boys. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position. Guiri! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Guiri. Guiri! Yes, it's in! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Lewis Skelly. Minamino looks to get on the end of this. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Haaland is flagged offside. Suter. And Lefay. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's Guiri. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thinks about the shot. Minamino. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lefay. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Minamino. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Has fallen kindly here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just eases him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take.
Guiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pedro Neto. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Yamal. Now the cross. That's a decent clearance. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedro Neto. Now it's Guiri. Now this could be a chance. Ricci. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Guiri. Guiri! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, he's burst through! That is good strength. Haaland! Oh, cracking chance for a shot! He's got a goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And the keeper has it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now it's Guiri. Rijkaard. Minamino. And it's Ricci. Now it's Yamal. Haaland. Pass is just off target. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Teat. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it's...
A header! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cazorla. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Caresses it through.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cazorla. So what can they make of this? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mitoma. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely feet. Minamino does well to get it back. Minamino did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Teat. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Real chance. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So now the difference is 3. Guiri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cazorla. Guiri. He shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And the ball is out of play. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Guiri is onto this. Now it's Guiri. Rijkaard. And that's it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? And he's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sao Paulo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Decent chance! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Now it's Doku. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's good running with the ball. Oh, look at the space here. This much shot a goal! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now, and he shoots!
No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Messi. And it's Neves. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's on his way! He's in a great position here. And he'll shoot here! And that has been cleared. Lefebvre. Closing in on goal. Lovely feet. They're urging him to shoot. Decent chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's free. Pedro Neto! Now, who's going to be first to this? Distributed tidily. Mbappe. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Lefebvre. Mora receives it in. There's the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. This looks promising. And he's heaved it away. Good ball, good take. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
João Neves cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in plenty of space here. Foden has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the half-time whistle goes. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
He's got away. Now it's Foden. Chance! And he's lifted it over. Lefebvre. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really well cleared. And here's Neto. He's having a shot! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Can he get it through? Pedro Neto. Mora under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Decent progress down the left.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 29 830.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. Tacho gets it clear. And it's Mora. João Neves. Played out to the right. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a good foot in there. Doku. Suter promptly onto that. And that is that. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Lefebvre.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Neto. Mora stood his ground strongly, showing good feet. And it's Lefebvre. He's looking wide. Could move up a gear here. Great defending, strong and determined. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And the through ball. Just a real chance! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Sao Paulo making consecutive changes here. Ferran Torres getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
It's become a case of men against boys. Akanji. Out to the right. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out. It's a mighty effort! And that's wide.
Changement. Le numéro 41.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 14.
Now it's Kubo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mora. Is there any... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Teat does well to get it back. He's being urged to shoot. Very nicely done. He is through here.
5 minutes.
Van Dijk gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. 5 minutes to add. Now there's a fine ball. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance. Yamal. Kubo. Oh, that was vital. And it's Mora. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Mora. Mora driving forwards, and the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. A real chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lefebvre. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour played. And Ndombele. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Mbappe. Ndombele. Pedri. Oh, that was vital. Lefebvre. And the counter is on. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Unless he really have stepped it up now, they could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? He's shooting! And again! And he's done it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's tidy. Played out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Frimpong got a long way forward to join the attack. Mora picks it up out wide. That's good play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Suta. Lefebvre. Mora. Mora going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, sweet feet.
Mora. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Lefebvre. Great vision. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Now, this could be a chance. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was alert to it. Ndombele. And it's Pedri. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe knocks it into space. Mora.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And here's Neto. And it's Mora. That is lovely. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's had a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen.
Azar! Sticks it away! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking play...
Goes for a shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And he's picked it up out wide. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mora being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now the shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Mora will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's running through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Backward it goes. Chooses to go back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So what can they make of this? Teat promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A nice bit of trickery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's played it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big chance! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. And Messi surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi's cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Into the last 5 minutes. Distributed tidily. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well read, nice interception. Dybala. Frimpong. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Lefebvre. Oh, just skips past his man. Now, can he find a finish? Serginho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hazard.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. Great vision. Now this could be it. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Teat has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. 2-0, and in next to no time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
In with the challenge. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Great ball, and he's in. And Messi! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Lefebvre. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Showing good feet. Lefebvre. Oh, this is a very good chance to shoot! No, not quite.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Vardiol.
Anesi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Out of play for a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Mora. He's looking wide. Can he spark a counter here? That's an imaginative pass. And he shoots! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of...
Tries a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he plays one through. Subimendi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 38 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro 1. Pour le remplacer,
Barcelona are having a ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Subimendi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Oh, sweet feet.
Quality ball. He's free. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get on the end of this?
Played into space out wide.
Mbappe shot a goal! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this... Great chance! And it's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, played right into his path. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent. Changement. Le numéro 3. À sa place, le numéro 33.
That gets things going for the second half.
And Messi really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Neto. Lefay. Mora. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Goes to finish! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Delivery from Mbappe. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's a spark, trying to light fires everywhere, so it's time to snuff him out.
DiMarco. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lefebvre. And he's in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Look at the space here. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Hazard at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Van Dijk. Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's whipped a big header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Lefebvre. He's on it, can he get away? Is there any support? He might not need it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So the perfect chance to get one back. Zubimendi. Mbappe with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Pedro Neto, steaming on goalwards. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zubimendi. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedro Neto. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. Serginho. Now Zubimendi. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Suta. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Attention, changement.
And it's Lefebvre. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left. Spread it left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Suta does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good work on the right flank here. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement.
Guiri is on his own. He's having a shot! There it is!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Gol marcado pelo jogador.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Suta with the clearance. Mora.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Guiri. That's good running with the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mora. Guiri. Guiri receives it in a good position here. Guiri! Kimmich gets good distance on it. Lefebvre. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Guiri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lefebvre plays it short. Great chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have...
Pedro Neto! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Alvarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guiri! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through, shapes to shoot! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lefebvre. Toma. 15 minutes till half-time.
Guiri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Great vision. Always onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Rashford. That is lovely. Hangs in across. Rashford! Mitoma. Now it's Guiri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! He's had a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found a way through. And the shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Lewandowski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rashford.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Rashford. Lookman. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And Messi really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guiri. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass has been well intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Rashford. Chance! Really well taken goal. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will. and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Camisa 5.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Guiri! And it's come back out to him. Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substituição em campo.
Corner number 2 then.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Lefebvre moves short. He's picked his way through. Guiri! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's heaved it away. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Suta. Mora. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. They've got a corner here.
Substituição em campo.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Lefebvre with the short one.
Camisa 24.
Guiri! In he goes again. It's in. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. Chance, surely! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Aos 31 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's found a way through. And here's Guiri. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. Lefebvre. Toma. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? Son Heung-min. Messi. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Kimmich. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kimmich. And it's Son Heung-min. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Toma. And they can counter here. Suso. Shot. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a throw-in. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. He has a look up. Oh, good-looking ball. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.